Sunday afternoon baseball on the show as we welcome you inside Fenway Park in Boston. Today it's the rubber match of this three-game series between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Boston Red Sox. It's Red Sox baseball on the show, and it comes your way next. Eduardo Rodriguez gets the ball for the Reds. For us on him, Danny.
Hey, this guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. Not necessarily an overpowering guy. Has an ERA in the low threes, but one thing he knows how to pitch, and he knows how to minimize damage. If you're going to have an ERA in the low threes in this day and age, you're doing a lot of things right. This guy should be fun to watch in this one.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately. 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road, so this is a big one for this ball club.
Time now for a look at the Rays starting 9. Dero, daytime road game for him. What you got?
Matty, I love the way this lineup's constructed. Talking to the manager before the game, he focused on the fact that they have a pass the baton mentality. Everything's flowing for this lineup. Chance to score a lot of runs.
Digging in now, Matt Duffy. He was one of the stars from yesterday's game as he had 3 hits in the victory. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, Dero, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
Swing and a line drive. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, Dan, this guy's having a monster series on the road. Were you aware of the home road splits?
I think every player is, and sometimes this is a matter of being either comfortable on the mound or comfortable in a batter's box in some visiting ballparks, and some guys, quite frankly, like it better on the road than they do at home.
And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Standing in now, Tommy Pham, as he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering, but gloved by the 3rd baseman for the out.
Batting 4th, the catcher, Mike Zunino.
Here now it's Mike Zunino. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. In the dirt here. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that two-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up free bases.
1 and 2. Here it is. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. 1 left for Tampa. Tampa Bay nothing. Red Sox coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball, the show. Yonny Chirinos gets the ball for the Rays in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this has been a really strange year for this guy. He's pitched much better at home than he has on the road. He struggled on the road almost the entire season up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn that around in this one here.
Coming to the plate now, Brock things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The right fielder, Brock.
First offering on its way. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've been playing better than 500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of the series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal the series right here.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Mark, daytime baseball at home. What do we need to know about these guys?
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup they're running out today, and they got their work cut out for them with the sinker baller on the mound on the opposition side. They're going to have to see the ball up. They're going to have to work the home plate umpire. Can't be given 4 to 6 inches off the inside half, or he's going to have a field day pounding that sinker in there. Should be interesting to see right out of the chute if he's got the good one or not.
First delivery to him on the way. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Tried to get the arms extended, but he couldn't. 1 and 1. 1 out, nobody on. Hit softly on the ground to third. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close.
Batting third, the first baseman, Mitch Moreland.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. Comes into this one with just 1 hit in 9 tries for the series. From the stretch. Unable to find the zone with the slider. A ball and a strike now.
Oh.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. And he chased it in the dirt. Zunino gathers it, and the throw is wide. But just 1 away still as he gets on base after some poor defense following the strikeout. So they'll slap an error on the catcher there, and you can tell he's not happy back there. So a runner at first with 2 away, and into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Xander.
Now at the plate, Xander Bogaerts. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. And that swung on and missed for strike one. Line drive to left. Pham has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Boston strands a couple. Still no score.
No.
So here is Avisail Garcia. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. 2-0 now.
The hell. Okay, Empire.
Swing and a miss. Might have got a piece actually. It's 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
And it's fouled away.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back to back. I don't think there'll be a third.
Now a changeup is bounced to second. Pierce is there. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And let me tell you about Mitch Moreland. We get it. Big, nasty, left-handed swinging first baseman. But if you were to rate the top defenders at that position, you wouldn't necessarily think of Mitch's name at the top. But I'll tell you what, he's exactly that. His buddies love the way he picks them out of the dirt.
Up next for the Rays, Daniel Robertson. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball one. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. So 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike three.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he could put up similar numbers in this one.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that means Kevin Kiermaier will hit next. First offering on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Bogarts has it. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Rays go in order. 1, 2, 3. We'll go to the bottom. Here's Steve Pierce now. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The second baseman, Steve
We didn't even score any runs, and y'all hit a grand slam. That's the only run you scored.
Down the chute, but it's taken for a strike. And a sinker dips too low there.
No, it doesn't really matter though, because the Orioles are not gonna make the playoffs. They're not. We have better teams making the playoffs than the Orioles.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1, and a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Yeah, no. Your batting is good. Your batting is not bad. It's the pitching I think.
Execution execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
It's working now. Right there, you can't get discouraged sometimes.
All you do is just make an account on NFL.com. There's nothing to set up. I have it all set up. You just gotta join. Yes, easiest one.
Yeah, you can use it. You can use it on your phone too if you have the phone app. So that's how I make my
I just gotta
lineup.
figure out how I'm gonna send y'all. I have the URL, but how am I gonna give it? I want to type that whole longest URL in the freaking.
Well, you'll get send it to me.
Yeah, but how am I gonna get? Oh, I can do it on my phone and then go and push this message that way.
Got a new fantasy on my phone. That's how I make my lineup.
He's going to hit it hard down that first base line. So
I don't have
you're the first baseman right now. Be on your toes and
fantasy
be ready
football
for a bullet.
mobile on my phone.
Pierce on at first, nobody out.
She's probably doing stuff. She's in SmackDown.
Second now with nobody out.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout.
Yeah, because she does sing, therefore she might be doing something before they give her time off or whatever.
So striding in, Sandy Leon, who comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good.
Probably is, because it's Mother's Day time and it was Easter.
Taken outside for ball one.
And there was nothing for her to do.
Now the 1-0 finds the zone, strike one. None out, runners at first and second. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center.
Go.
That gets down, he's got himself a base hit. Pierce ignores his coach, he's chugging for home.
And it's 1-0.
Take a 1-0 lead as the run
You lose a
comes
lot of
across
points.
to
You can lose a
score.
lot of points in life.
So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up
How
when
do I
you're
get my
given a
URL
chance. And
on?
he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Into the box, Christian Vasquez down the first baseline. Couple of men in scoring position here with none down. High in the air, carrying well out
Deep.
to center. Back goes Kiermaier on the warning track. He makes the catch. The relay throw, and they're not going to get him at third base either. It's a sac fly and an RBI.
Great work to do a job right there. He's not a big power bat, so he was looking to get a fly ball to the outfield and give his guy at third a chance.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the versatile utility man, Brock Holt. First offering on its way.
Just you don't know the email
In the
you
dirt
use.
and block behind the plate. And no advance, it's ball one. A man at third
So
with
it's
one away.
not.
Well, I have 4 emails, which is...
Rounded softly down the line toward third.
Trying.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the second out. But meanwhile, the run is in to score.
Type it on.
Already home, and now you can make it three. Good job right there of keeping it simple.
Most of y'all, I can give you the lead ID, and y'all can just search for that.
So bases are empty here with two gone. And that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
I need to join.
I have the ID out because
Here's
it's
the
private
first
though.
offering.
I don't know
Lays
if it
off
would show
1-0.
up. And I gotta give you out the password.
What week is this, Derek? What? Why it took me to the week that we're already in?
Oh yeah, that one I hit. I that one. Can you search for it again?
No.
Go join, hit join fantasy. And hit, you should say search for it.
Don't like to see that in the second inning, but once he makes sure he's okay physically, I'm sure it'll be just words of encouragement the rest of the way.
Where'd I go? My fantasy?
No, you go to.
He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
At the fantasy home. Go join a free league.
The 0-0 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors and a man left. We played 2 full. The Red Sox lead it 3-0. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Willie Adames hoping to stay hot as he came through with a 4-hit contest yesterday afternoon.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Oh, wait.
On the ground to the left side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
How
There's
is
a base hit right there on a changeup. Maybe not a good idea to throw this guy back-to-back changeups.
Yeah, he seemed to be timing that first one. He let the first one go by, then he was not going to let the second one go by. Nice job right there staying through that baseball.
Ji-Man Choi the next to hit as the first pitch to him is in there for a
Go ahead, join us quickly.
Huge innings for a team's
Oh,
morale.
he's not there. I'm sending. I could
I'm on my phone.
Again with a chance to
I have
capitalize
email.
and even extend this current lead.
I don't know what email you use though.
fouled away.
You know which one I
You
need.
work there or no? You're off.
No, I work. But I work 2:30 all week. I'm off tomorrow and I'm only off tomorrow. That's the only day I get off, and I work 3 straight days after that.
Another 0-2 coming.
Yeah,
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. The 1-2. Pulls this one into the air out into right field.
But I have to go somewhere in the morning tomorrow. I have to go to the bank. And I'll probably get me something to eat.
The second baseman,
Get me Wendy's tomorrow.
So one got in the inning here with a runner at first. And digging in next will be Joey Wendell. Here's the first pitch to him. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. He pulls this one into right. Back in plenty of time to put this away, however,
2 gone.
and there are 2 gone.
Do you don't need a password?
the third baseman, number 5.
And tell you.
Matt.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to give you the pass. I'm gonna have to give you the password.
Digging in,
Password.
Matt Duffy. He singled his last time up.
Yeah.
Jack, why is that? How is
I'm gonna
it?
give you the password.
He's set
Now I
and
can
the
click
pitch.
on.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Duffy, a California-born ball player. He was taken in the 18th round during the first
Jack,
player
it
draft
doesn't
in
take you
2012.
anywhere.
What do you mean it doesn't take you anywhere?
It takes me to like Yoo-hoo.
On to second for the force out, and the
It did for me when I clicked on it.
So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3.
What do you mean it doesn't
Red
take
Sox
you
are out in
anywhere?
front,
Which league I do?
What are you on? Do you click on the thing I sent?
Yeah.
J.D. Martinez.
Where does it
Wait.
take you?
What's the ID? I don't know. It took me to like some Yahoo shit.
You did it on his phone or PlayStation?
Phone. What's your ID?
First pitch
You're on the
coming here.
PlayStation, that's what I want.
No, what's your ID?
For strike one.
ID
Yeah, we got ID.
is 7460593.
Should go slow. 7493
No, 6.
6 7496.
Yeah.
And then what's after that?
0
0
0
0
5
5
9 3.
9 3. Is that capital H?
Yeah.
Is it capital T? No space?
No space, Ian.
What's the password?
Happy tree with a capital H. No space.
I said the weed does not exist. Why I said weed doesn't exist? I typed out the code.
It's complicated. Being stupid. I'll have to. It's probably easy if I have to get on your email.
Just about got him in the ankle.
Easier.
Let's see.
Fouled off.
See, it takes me to like time cable,
The thing is, you're on your phone.
and I could click on something that said like fantasy, but it's like stupid to do. But it's what.
No, click on the fantasy thing. If you have that, if you instead of opening with internet.
Good sinker there gets him swinging for the first.
Doesn't ask me that. That's the problem.
And with the first month of the season rapidly drawing to a close, here's a look at our upcoming schedule.
My team name last one was
First week of May.
to profession.
Here you go, Ian. Go to receive invite.
Yeah. Wait,
Really?
see my, yep.
So striding forward now.
And then type in the league ID.
That's what I
Are you sure you
did.
put the right? Are you sure you put the right thing? What do you put the league ID? What numbers? Give me the numbers.
Well, I have to type it again. I need them again.
Called at the knees. Nothing
I think you
one.
probably put the wrong number. 746.
746
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball
0.
0.
I think. Wait, I'm gonna go back to where my numbers. Help me. The halfway yard goals. Hold on, I gotta go look at it. My team. Well, no, I'm probably on change. I'm probably on change the matchups. I'll probably play in Joe's first game.
I'll probably lose the first game. I always suck the first game because I don't know how good my team is, and I always drop players. That's why when I start 0-4, my team on a 9-game win streak, you know what I did? The players that did bad, I dropped. And that's why my team went on a winning streak, because I learned who I didn't needed and who I needed. And that's why my team was good.
Yeah, 74605.
in now.
Chatting in.
Pierce, as he'll go after
What?
the first pitch.
Happy Tree, yeah, with a capital H.
What's the code?
No space.
What's the code, Derek?
05 is the next two numbers.
What, 2 zeros?
No, 10.
They're for 74605?
Yep, and then 93. Make sure you put Happy Tree, capital H, no space. So it's Happy then Tree, no space. It should take you to it.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah, see, you didn't put 7 in right. I think you put 2 zeros.
No, yeah, I did. You gave me the wrong code.
No, you just put 2 zeros. That's your fault. I didn't say 2 zeros. Let me change the schedule.
That was name my team.
Just name it something.
Well, I might change it. But I'm just gonna name it.
You can always change. Just put something for now.
I'm gonna put the same name.
I need to edit the schedule. Edit. Where can I go and edit
Sure,
this?
that one stings a little bit.
Setting.
The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around to score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
Striding into the box, Jackie Bradley Jr. Here's the first pitch to him. Couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Ripped down
What
the
is it?
line.
My day's always 28th. I made sure we could do it. I think.
Yeah, no,
Are we in
I
New
will
York that
change
way?
it.
No, we won't be in New York. That's.
I'll change. That's just for now until I get it.
Yeah, no.
I gotta see when everyone can do it.
Most
I
people
just
could
put
do
it
it at night. Most people could do it at night. You can't do it in the afternoon. though,
28
that's
will be
for sure.
back by then. Because I'll be in school by then.
We all know the draft's gonna be at night. You can never do it. Anywhere else.
Now that's popped up. Chirinos is under it, and that retires the side. So after the 3-spot last time around, he's able to bounce back and hang a 0 here. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Red Sox 3, the Rays nothing.
No, Ray. Is like Ray team name like a baseball team?
Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up
Who had that team? Was it like the Rockies?
Just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
Takes this the other way to
Oh,
right.
Padres?
First base hit, make him 1 for 2 now. So the 4th inning opens with
Yeah,
the
did they play
leadoff
for the
single.
Rockies though?
Boy, there's another opposite base hit
back.
right there,
Oh,
Dero. He's turning April showers into May followers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what's made the difference. He's not just pull happy or trying to push everything the other way. He's taking what the pitcher's given him.
Mike Zunino will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And as you can see there, both guys topping out at 96 miles an hour. Standing in, Avisail Garcia. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll 2.
Pham, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. 1-1 the count now. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. The 1-2. This is line to left. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the designated hitter, Daniel Robertson.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Daniel Robertson, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell.
God damn it.
And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
The fuck?
This is smothered, but it squirts away a bit.
The
And
fuck?
And the run will score on the wild pitch. My goodness.
Wow, the pitcher has no one to blame but himself. Man on third, he just uncorks one. The runner alertly takes off immediately and gets their first run of the game just handed to him on a silver platter.
Fuck.
The 2-0. 2 balls and a strike now. And the 2-1. Hit hard down the line. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
A simple ground ball to the infield, but the run does come home from third, and they cut their deficit to only 1 run.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat. And that's taken for strike 1. Two runs, 4 hits, 1 error in the ballgame for Tampa Bay. And he takes this one high, 1-1. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
Grounded up the first baseline, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Red Sox on top, 3-2.
Why? It comes out
When?
May 18th.
Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard.
I guess so.
He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Would it come out on a Saturday?
Thank you.
Leading off.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Sandy Leon. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around.
I also should be coming in.
He's set. Here it comes.
What?
Lifted down the line
I
and
ordered
left.
stuff. It's coming to your house.
And that will end up a foul ball.
What stuff all that?
Books.
Why did it come to our house?
NASCAR
0-1
books.
on its way.
Why did it come to my house?
Behind 0-2
I
now.
want them coming here because Dad's been playing pieces.
Oh, could Dad would see it? What kind of NASCAR books? Like the one that I have that's like Tower 9, like that?
Yeah.
Line towards
You
center
have a
field.
Tower 9 one?
We have it right here. It's yeah, Tower 9. It's previews and guys. It's Tower 9 previews, season drivers.
You already have that one?
Yeah. Why, you got that one?
Yeah. Well, because it came with.
That matter.
We all came with it.
Doesn't matter if you got the same one.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
5.
Yeah, because that NASCAR. I need to watch Truck Series.
Then I get another one. Maybe have 2.
When it'll be here? Will it come like in a UPS truck?
1-1 count now
Huh?
to Vasquez. We're in the 4th.
When will they be here?
Here's our score.
Honda?
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Wouldn't gonna be here, you know?
Slapped hard the opposite way, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Here's Brock Holt now, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there. It's strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Now batting, the third baseman,
Rafael Devers, the next to bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
62 pitches through 3 1/3 innings pitched. I don't think he's going to be around deep in this game.
The 1-0. Misses inside off the plate.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Vasquez on second. Holt is over at first with 1 away. 2-1 now.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually, a quality take.
Now the strike number 2.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
The 2-2. Fly ball out toward left center field. Pham is after it, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
the first baseman,
Digging in, Mitch Moreland. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. First pitch is a sinker for a called strike 1. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up. And the throw to first.
$1,500 worth of cognac. Yeah, he then walks right past the cash register. At one point, an employee stops the man and then questions him.
Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
leading off for the Rays,
Thank you, Heidi.
the shortstop, Willie Adames.
First delivery to him on the way. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Here's strike 2 on a fastball right down the middle.
Hey, he's going to have better execution. I know he stole a strike right there, but that catcher was set up away. And for him to miss over the heart of the plate, guys start running up the tunnel, checking the video on him. They're going to be sitting all over that.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
The 1-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Stepping in now, Ji-Man Choi. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. A windup and the 0-1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. Fifth inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game.
Ow, dude. God, piss me off. Don't need to hit every pitch foul.
0-2 once more. Is taken for ball 1.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Come on, bitch.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Weak grounder down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Strike 3
Thank you.
on a pitch in the dirt. And the throw to first.
I got the side.
So they breeze through this half of the inning. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Red Sox 3, the Rays 2. Oliver Drake will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year.
Number 47, Oliver Drake.
Stepping in, J.D. Martinez. He went down on strikes last time up.
The left fielder, J.D. Martinez.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch is a splitter for a called strike. Looking at his career totals, Martinez begins play with a slugging percentage north of .525. Certainly a line he can take pride in. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. The 1-1 is a swinging strike.
I got the count 1 and 2.
No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
The 2-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. 2-2 one more time. And another foul ball. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Turned on down the line. But that'll get fouled. It's 0-2 now. Bases are empty, one man out. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. The 1-2. Here's a
and Bogaerts.
And deep. Look at this. And it's gone into the monster seat. It's a solo shot for Xander Bogaerts. Home run number 2 for him on the year, and it moves the Red Sox out to a 4-2 lead.
You've heard people talk about towering home runs. Well, when you hit one over the monster, you know you've hit one. The only question on this one, was it going to stay fair? And it did.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Standing in now, Steve Pearce. No balls and a strike to count. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. The 0-1 on its way. Not cheated on that swing, but the splitters by him 0-2. And that's in there for a called third strike on the split-fingered fastball. 2 away.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others. But the best ones, forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
Into the box, Jackie Bradley Jr. as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Bradley is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Striding in, Matt Duffy. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swinging a soft liner, and this will be put away easily for the out.
The left fielder, number 29, Tommy Pham.
Now at the plate, Tommy Pham. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. balls and no strikes to the Rays left fielder. Hit high and deep
That's
out there to left center field. Martinez looking up, and this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot that time for Tommy Pham. 6th home run on the season for him as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Now batting, the catcher, Mike Zunino.
In now, Mike Zunino. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 0-1 delivery. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
And the 2-1. 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Another try at 2-2. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
That pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more off to expand the strike zone, but he didn't and held off on that one that wasn't even close.
A flip from short right gets him, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Good range
The right
shown
fielder.
off into the hole right
Homicide
there.
field.
That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
Into the box now, Avisail Garcia. As he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Martinez is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. 1 for the Rays on the solo home run. On to the bottom of the 6th. The Red Sox 4 and the Rays 3. Now the Red Sox DH, Sandy
Leading
Leon.
off
A hit
for
and
the
2
Red
tries
Sox.
for him so far.
The designated hitter, Sandy Leon.
From the stretch. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. And 1, here it comes. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Hey, obviously he had a pretty good gauge on that first heater right there. He was super aggressive, thought he was getting another one, slowed him down with the curveball. That's the cat and mouse.
That misses. 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to 3rd, and no swing. It's ball 2. Line towards center field. He dives.
Wow.
Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
I suppose this is why you usually have the best defensive outfielder in center field. He got a good read on it, charges in hard, and made a fabulous grab. Look for that one to make the highlight reels later on.
Standing in now, Christian Vasquez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Last time through was a base hit. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate.
This at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
2-1 the count. In there, and it's even now, 2-2. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Brock Holt is in with 2. 4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. In the air out toward right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. But they hang on to a 1-run lead, 4-3. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. Red Sox on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But first, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Now at the plate, Daniel Robertson. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Tyler Thornburg is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 47, Tyler Thornburg.
Here comes the first pitch. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first 2 by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Moreland waits on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Ready once again, Kevin Kiermaier. No hits to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And he'll ensure that this ball stays foul, and a smart play, as that would have been a base hit if it had come back. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Kiermaier now.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing a bat at that pitch.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Into the box, Willy Adames. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And he misses 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. Hit sharply on the ground, and that's through for a hit.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Stepping in now, Ji-Man Choi, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
And a curveball. This one clocked at 78, and it's 0-2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Count remains at 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Lifted down the
line.
And that will end up a foul ball. Adames is off at first with 2 away.
Come on. Dude, you're pissing me off.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Yeah, fuck you. Oh my God. Just way off.
On the 8th
Ain't dude.
that is the one that finally does it as he wears it down, and the inning is over. Rays strand just the 1. They still trail it here 4-3. Emilio Pagan gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7.
Emilio Pagan.
Striding in once again, Rafael Devers. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this
The
point.
third baseman, Rafael Devers.
First offering on its way. Now a line drive that's going to be caught out there at short. And that'll take care of the leadoff man here in the home 7.
Now batting, first baseman, Mitch Moreland.
Bringing in the first baseman, Mitch Moreland. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. windup and the 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball one.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Let's take a look at the sequence here again. The first three pitches, all three down in the zone. So now you've got a guy that's thinking something down around the knees. He's conditioned to kind of look down there. That's when you mix it up and put it by him at the letters.
In now, J.D. Martinez. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Carson Smith will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year.
Number 39.
So the lineup flips over and digging in. Joey Wendell 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Holt giving chase. He's there and records the first down.
The third baseman.
Tight game here. 4-3 our score as we take the opportunity to compare the performances turned in by the two starters. Now to the plate, Matt Duffy hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
No balls and one strike. The 0-1. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Matt Duffy is sent packing for the second out of the inning. Getting late. 8th inning now from Fenway with the Red Sox on top as you get a look at our game's line score to this point. At the plate, Tommy Pham. He went deep last time up.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Changed up on him as this is grounded to second. Pierce has it. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Rays. Score holds at 4-3. Diego Castillo is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 63, Diego Castillo.
Digging in and looking for more, Xander Bogaerts. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
Xander.
First pitch on its way. Hit on the ground to third. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I bet he'd like to have that one over. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that'll bring in the outfielder who's played for every AL Eastern Division club in his career, Steve Pearce. He's set, and the pitch. At the knees, strike one.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Bogarts gets his lead at first, nobody out. And that misses 1-1.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
To short. Adano scoops it up. One there. On to first to complete the double play.
Doesn't come much easier than that. Taylor made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
Junior.
Into the box, Jackie Bradley Jr. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. This ball will be chopped foul. And right into the shift. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down quietly, and it remains a 4-3 game. Matt Barnes comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 32, Matt.
Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Mike Zunino. Career numbers against Matt Barnes. He's 1 for 4. He's set. Here it comes. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Hot shot on the ground to short. Backhanded. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Now batting, right fielder, Avisaíl Garcia.
Ready for another shot now. Avisaíl Garcia. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. A swing, and it's popped in the air back behind first. There now is Moreland, and he's got it for the second out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Daniel Robertson.
Next will be the designated hitter, Daniel Robertson. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. And that's taken for strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. how this crowd of 36,000 plus come to their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
A one-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. The Red Sox took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Eduardo Rodriguez takes the win on the mound, his second of the year. Yanni Chirinos was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Matt Barnes records the save, his 14th. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Yeah.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 7.